Hey, season 2, episode 2.
What?
It's season 2, episode 2.
Oh, yeah, it is. Okay.
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 Why'd you say oh shit?
100 episode 2.
Huh?
Episode 102.
I know, but it's season 2,
Yeah,
episode 2.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
Hello and welcome, retards, to episode 102, also known as season 2, episode. I really don't want to do that. Oh yeah, you're the fucking host. You do
I'm
the
the
intros.
host.
Go.
Come in, come on. Welcome to TARS podcast with yours truly, Ina, and your co-host, my brother, Danjo. We are on season 2, episode 2 of what I call one of the, what Rolling Stones calls one of the fastest growing podcasts in all of Treasure or Northwestern
United States.
United States, actually. I kind of know what you're going to talk about. I know we're going to talk about the Chinese spy balloon, but I think what people don't know is that they were actually coming to find out where our podcast is being held at.
Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Do you have discussions with the Chinese government?
Sucky
Are you
Dan.
talking about? Are you talking to
panda.
Xi Jinping?
A panda.
You had panda today?
No.
Oh. So we're gonna talk about that, but there is one thing that it's a podcast. We gotta get a little bit excited in here.
We do have to get excited.
So we have to get a little bit of a pump going, right? So I have some smelling salts.
Oh God, no, Dennis! How extreme are they?
It's so bad.
What is it?
I did it once. It was fucking awful. I did it too aggressively too, and
Oh
I haven't done it since. I'm scared.
Wait. I'm more nervous of this than of doing the cold plunge.
Yeah. So you did the cold plunge. Let's talk about You want to do this and then go into the cold plunge, or do you want to talk about the cold plunge for a bit? And then
I'm too scared to do that. What does it feel like?
It's aggressive.
What does it feel like?
Just nothing.
But why is it aggressive?
It's just aggressive to the nose.
Just like, whoo!
Yeah, it just hits you hard.
Like, was it a gross smell?
No, it's not a gross smell. It's not a gross smell.
But, like, I just need an explanation so I know what to expect.
Like I don't know. It's like, so when I opened initially, I was like, okay, you have to like breathe it in. That's what I did.
Like that?
Do not do that. I advise aggressively.
So how should I do it? Just breathe regular?
Just bring it into you and just take it away and then breathe in maybe. Just to take a small sample size of it. But so
okay.
Here is the video of you doing the cold plunge.
Cold water can barely handle it.
It's not. It's 45 right now.
How cold is that? Like a pool?
I wish.
It's like ice?
No.
How much do I submerge myself?
All the way. Not head, but.
All for couple secundi.
3 minutes.
3 minutes?
Well, up to 11 minutes, but 3 minutes.
How much is the longest you've been able to do?
In 45, full 11 minutes.
Oh God, it's already cold.
You ready?
Whoa. Where's it at?
All the way in the back. On the side of the house, I mean.
Oh, Dennis.
It's not even that cold outside. It's 45.
Where all the way to the side of the house?
Go outside.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Okay, let me take out the thing. So you are looking at 48 degrees. That's not even that bad. That's 48 degrees. That's like a warm plunge. Go for it.
Oh, dude, that's ice cold.
It's 48 degrees. Ice cold is 32, so it's not.
Good job, Nina. Oh, it's so cold. Oh, I can't go past that. For how long?
Well, however long you want to do it. If you want to get out now, you're fine.
It's ice cold.
I want to go inside.
How is it?
So cold. I'm done.
You done?
I can't. Oh, it is so cold. I don't want to touch it, so just 20 hands. This looks so sketchy with the trailer right there.
It is like a ghetto.
It's warmer when you get out. Now I'm like warm out here.
It's warm. Yeah, it's not bad.
Oh, Amelia, it's ice cold. Well, my
It
arms
is
are.
definitely cold. Like it's not easy to do.
I could
but-
go past my shoulders.
Gotta focus on the breathing. The Wim Hof method, you know what I mean? The Wim Hof method.
What's the Wim Hof method?
Like he's like a freaking Arctic.
You made it!
Huh?
Swimma.
Swimma, man.
Swimma.
Oh, okay. Oh my god.
Now you don't have a towel.
Oh, I'm gonna go get
I don't need a towel.
Dude, that was
I'd chill like
ice
this
cold.
outside for a bit.
Oh.
So the other day,
My I'm gonna go inside the sushi, man.
the other day,
Can I turn this off now?
I'll record you and stuff.
Okay. My feet, like this, everything's numb and tingling.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Good job though.
Okay.
So you did the cold plunge.
Yep.
It was 45 degrees. I didn't want it to be too cold for you.
It was
Oh,
fucking
no, it's actually got up to
horrendous.
like whatever the video
48.
was.
It was like 48.
Or something like
Yeah.
that. But yeah, you got in and it was cold.
It was cold.
I got in. It was warm.
I mean, like that shit is gonna feel good in the hot summer days. The
It's
cold
nice in the
plunge.
colder. It's nice.
I don't like it in the cold outside.
nice.
It makes
but
it easy to get out because it's warmer getting out in the
Yeah.
winter than it is being inside that little tub.
I don't know, because whenever like when we go to Cascade and stuff, like swimming at night always feels better than during the day. During the day, it's so cold.
Really?
That's what I feel like, at least. I think it's just because your body or
But it's
something,
crazy. Like we can go swimming in the Cascade. I'm pretty sure Cascade's colder than your water right there.
No,
You don't think so?
I don't know. I'm
Look it up.
intrigued.
No, not right now. Oh, look it up right now. We're on the topic. No, I'm for real intrigued because you know how we'll like rinse off or whatever, like in the Reka,
Yeah,
and that shit's cold. Remember how cold when we used to go to Redfish Lake?
yeah.
That shit was too cold to even brush your fucking teeth in the water.
Let's see the water temperature. So water temperature is what? That's the forecast. That's water temperature is 40 degrees right now. Well, because it's
It's
cold
winter.
outside, obviously. But
Right.
like during the, I wonder what it is like during the summer.
Right.
But it's 40 right now, which makes sense. But the thing is, it's 27 outside of there. When it's 27 here, that water is like 3 inches frozen. I'll show you a video of me going like out taking out chunks while getting it. I don't know if I have that video saved,
No.
but like we're gonna do this for 3 minutes. I don't know if I'll be able to fully get in just because the outside is still somewhat frozen. But we're gonna get in as much as we can here. Like I said, there's still ice chunks all over. And that was like 32-degree water.
Hmm.
So I don't know about that one during the summer, what it is on there. But yeah, the cold plunge was good.
What's up? I mean,
It's
it
nice.
was fucking cold as hell.
This is worse than the cold plunge.
Is it?
Oh, so because the cold plunge is like.
Like I've seen people. The only reason I'm asking is I've seen videos of people
Yeah,
doing that.
so, like I originally saw it when like Theo Vaughn and Joe Rogan did it on the podcast. I was like, that's fucking funny. And this one is Atomic Rhino. So like normally you have to put like water in this a little bit, but this one's like pre-done already. Do you want to do it?
You're gonna go first.
I don't want. I'm not gonna do it.
Why?
I'll do it, okay. But it's fucking. I don't.
I just
it's
don't know
so
what the
aggressive.
smell is.
It's not like a smell. It's like, okay, like Windex.
Okay.
Like Windex is the smell because it's ammonia. This is pure ammonia.
Okay.
So like sometimes you'll see like on window cleaner like ammonia free. If it's not ammonia free, that smell that you have, it's literally just that.
But is it bad for you to do that?
No.
Why do people do this to like wake people up?
To like so well, this is like big in like the lifting community. Like if someone's gonna do like a PR or something, like just go for like a big number because it supposedly just gets you like in the zone on there. I did this and I did it way too aggressively and it was like affecting me for like an hour and a half. But not to like a point of like effect. I honestly don't know how this would work for you to like get focused. Like I really don't know, but we'll do it. You want me to do it first?
Yep.
So, okay, so there's nothing in this bag initially. I have it double bagged, just in case. But
Did you ever have mom do it?
no, Victor did it. Yeah, see, it's already like right there.
Let me smell it
Just
right there.
smell it a little bit. You'll see it's like ammonia. Smell it?
No. Oh, it's like hair dye.
Oh, is that hair dye smell?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know what hair dye smelled like.
Oh, that's like hair dye, dude. I smell that shit
But,
when I'm
I
dyeing
know,
my
but
hair.
wait
Okay,
until
open it
yeah.
up,
This
open
is
it
like
up.
not. This is just to get the smell of it, but this isn't like oh that's all it is. Like this is extreme.
I'm like backing up.
It's a scary thing.
I don't want to do it.
I like
Gaziran.
no. I don't even know how I want to do it because last time I fucking did it was I did not. Ah. Oh. It hits you. It literally fucking hits you like that. I even did it so much lighter too, and it just fucking hits you.
What does it feel like?
Just fucking misery.
Why would I want to do that?
Here, do it.
Oh, I'm fucking terrified.
Just do it very lightly.
I'm terrified.
It like sometimes feels like your nose is just constantly fucking bleeding. That's what it feels like. But it's not bad. I just did it like a little bit. It's good. I'm okay with it. This was not bad. This one's very fucking strong. I don't know. I can't tell you if it's very strong because I've never done another one before.
Oh.
But whoo!
I'm too fucking scared.
Just
dude.
lightly, just
I'm too scared.
keep it closed if you're not gonna do it.
I'm too scared.
You won't probably get it from there.
I'm too
Just do it.
scared.
You're fine. It won't do anything.
As you
Come
just reacted
Got
to
this.
I don't want to.
Yeah, you got this. No, see, like I'm good. Like it's not that.
But that initial like
That wasn't bad. That was for the camera.
Do it again. Do it again.
No, I'm not doing it again. Do it. Come on. You're keeping.
Lie.
She's just keeping it open, fumigating the fucking whole room. I'm gonna be sleeping in this room later, and I'm gonna be fucking dying here. You're good.
Oh yeah, that's like strong.
Yeah?
That's like right in your eye. Oh yeah.
You
But
didn't,
that is
you didn't even bring it close to you.
no, but I smelled it. I'll do it. Ugh.
You want to do it close?
That is like fucking hair dye.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what hair dye smells like. So.
This.
Okay. Bring it close. Don't breathe it too deep. Just bring it close and do it.
I'm too scared.
Come on, you got this. She's fumigating the whole room here.
Strong. Yeah. Yeah. But it's not now that I know what the smell is, it's like
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's not like
it's like bleach. It's like when they do the praminova, dude. It's like
Oh,
when
exactly.
when you bleach your hair, that bleach
Okay,
ammonia
is that what
shit
that
is that.
So that's ammonia.
And that
okay.
shit is like right here, and
Oh,
it's like
okay.
you're breathing it the
So-
entire time,
so
getting
women
high
are
off of
good.
it. Oh yeah, women are good with this.
Well. So
That clears out your nose, though.
it does. It does.
That should be like for like sicknesses.
It probably should be. That
That would probably help with like people that had COVID. I wonder if people that had COVID, if they were able to smell that.
Fucking point.
I'm serious, God.
But that's not a smell. Like
That's a
that's-
smell. I can smell it in
I
my
guess
nose
you
still.
Can smell it. Yeah, you can.
Because
still
if
smell
you don't have the sense of smell, that would not affect you.
it. That is true.
I mean, it might make your eyes water, and
Yeah.
it might make the symptoms of that, but you wouldn't be able to smell it.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
that's very potent smell. I wonder, like, anyone out there that has COVID and is listening, and they don't have their sense of taste or smell, come on down.
long COVID. So speaking of coming on down, we shot down a Chinese balloon. Okay, I have a few thoughts of this whole situation.
All
that's
I've
been
seen
going on.
about it is just social media, so I don't know anything actually.
I
Like,
was
legit
just
about
slightly
it.
researched to see like what's like if there's any new things on it. Okay, so Chinese balloon, big balloon with like fucking technology underneath for whatever, right? Gets spotted in Montana, right? So now it went through pretty much all of fucking Canada, halfway through Canada. It was in the US for a bit, and then we finally spot it in like around Billings, Montana. So there's a couple of things with me here that like
But it got shot down in Missouri.
it got shot down like over the water because they initially wanted to shoot it down when they first saw it, but then they were like, well, the debris can like potentially kill people, so like, all right, we gotta hold on and wait until it's like a safe place, right? It's 60,000 feet in the air, some shit like that, right?
Mm.
So it did it over the water, but I don't even want to get like sure they fucking F-22 jet shoots it down with a missile, and that's that, right? But I have a few fucking little like conspiracies about this. So one is okay, if it is a Chinese balloon and we shot it down, then I think the whole world is lying about their military.
Why?
And hear me out on this. Okay. So like whenever you see like when you watch like this fucking country has advanced like this and this has this and like they can shoot missiles fucking here to God and this and that, right? It's always like just boasted fucking like
Mhm.
we are the best,
They have a
right?
balloon.
But then so China's our top fucking competitor, right? Like our biggest threat to like war and things like that, right? Because kind of going back, what we've seen with like the Russia and Ukraine shit, like we've seen so many videos, so much proof of like the Russian military like not having enough this, like just being like not what like Russia's the number 2 strongest military in the world behind us, and like it's not showing that quite per se, right?
Right.
So that's like so there's Russia's like, all right, are you guys as powerful as you guys say you are? But then now we have us and China. So this is both. So you have China, this fucking top technology, like they're supposed to be the fucking big, and it's like they don't need a fucking spy balloon. They have TikTok on our phones. Like they have all of our information, right? So they're using a fucking balloon. Like isn't there a thing called like satellites that you could use?
But
And shit
yeah,
like that?
did they just think that maybe no one would notice it's a balloon?
It was a big fucking balloon that you can just see. Like that's not going to be, and anything that goes into, and this is now going to the US's side. How the fuck did we not, and Canada? How the fuck did no one see this until it was literally halfway in the intercontinental US?
Who the fuck knows?
No, so we have this amazing airspace where nothing can get by. You shoot a missile at us, we're gonna take that down right away. We couldn't fucking even spot a balloon until it was in Montana.
That
So
shows you right there.
there's-
You should be scared as shit.
There's
You know.
so many. Well, no, because I don't think anyone has anything that they're even saying in the first place. I think it's like just like an ego trip. I think every
Right.
fucking country is going through this ego trip thing where it's like, oh, like we have laser fucking technology where you shoot a ballistic missiles towards us, like boom, it'll spot like. But it's like we can't fucking get a balloon, and then it was like this whole spectacle thing. So now, going from that, I personally think it was a U.S. balloon. It has nothing to do with China.
But like they wanted to like maybe have a reason to go into war.
I think
for
it was
something?
just like a little like Joe Biden, like let me show you my strengths. Like I can shoot down this balloon.
But he wasn't he like on vacation or something?
I don't fucking know, but it always comes down to the presidency, right? Like
Right.
it always comes down that way. So I think it was like a little power trip thing. I personally think that it was an American balloon that we just like shot down just to like, oh, like we're badass, like F-22 jets, like people love that shit. NASCAR fucking jets fly over, your adrenaline, you're like, all right, like
It's
our
like-
country's strong, our country's united.
it's like smelling bath salts.
It is like
or-
bath salt. I hope those are bath salts.
Whatever they're called.
Fucking Florida zombie eating. But going back to the first one, we didn't spot a balloon, and Canada, like, cause it went through Canada, right, and then it got to like to the left of Montana. But you would spot that, like they had like the FAA, the military, and all this stuff. Like, how do you not fucking spot this big ass fucking thing that's unknown coming into our airspace?
Right.
Right, even when it's in fucking Canada, like they should be able to see that.
But yeah, they can spot all these UFOs.
Well, we're not like there's no fucking UFO. Like they're spotting like UFO, but that's not a UFO. Like you see that, like you look up. Well, like you probably can't see, but like you take like something that can zoom in, like a fucking good camera lens or something. Like a digital camera lens was able to see it. So it's not like this crazy thing where yes, it is high. It's a lot higher than commercial air flights. Like it was high up in the air, but it's like
How was the balloon being flown?
I don't know. That's like I was kind of looking into it. I think it was able to be controlled because it did come from like Canada and then it started going this way. Like it wasn't like
So it can be
just it
controlled.
wasn't like a weather balloon where they have to like, okay, like this is where we're going to start. We know the air wind is going to be like this. It's going to
So
go
it's
up.
something you can
Like they have to control it all, right? Like it seemed like it was controllable, but I don't know. But it's just funny to me that it just seems to be like I don't know how it got into our airways without like this like it just got spotted by like
Random
people, right?
fucking
You know what I mean?
people.
Like with digital cameras and shit, even like your phone camera. But like, so like, I like, are we as sophisticated? Is our aerospace as sophisticated as we say it is? Or is it just like, oh, like you can't give to us, and it's like like, oh, I have fucking $400 million. It's like, well, at the end of the day, you don't have anything. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right,
I
right.
think it's just an ego trip. But then
Do you think
two,
it's a distraction for something
I
else?
think it was a I think it was a I because there's a lot more now tension between Taiwan and China. There's a lot more tension going on there. So it could have been like a thing where like we planted this thing and it was like, okay, well now China's in our thing, so now we have the right to defend Taiwan, things like that. I could
Oh,
definitely see it going that way, me personally. Again, I haven't looked into any fucking proof. I don't really give a fuck because half the things they say is a false lie either
right.
way. It's just a false narrative, so I don't really care what they say. It obviously could be, but so in all ways it's not good. Like in all ways, if it is China,
That's
why are
not
you
good.
using that? Why are you using that when you're supposed to be like this top fucking military standard thing, right? With all this technology. Two, for us in Canada, I guess, like NATO, like how the fuck did it get that far? I just love that how it just was able to fly that far and then be like, oh well, there's some
How
random
long was
fucking
it out there in the air?
who the fuck knows, but long enough for a balloon that's not going like Mach 1 speed or anything to fucking just slowly float.
Slowly. That's
Like
what I'm
it's a think
wondering.
of a weather balloon and think of a weather.
That's
It's
what I'm wondering. Is like, how long has it been up there? How
like
did planes
weeks.
not see it?
I
All
don't.
the amount of planes that you
That's the
have to
thing.
fucking
I don't.
fly. Like, I mean, if you look at the schedule of how many planes are in our sky
Yeah.
all the time, there's so many. You don't think like one fucking person could have spotted it with their plane? Like, you would think someone would spot it, right?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
I don't know. It's like it's just funny to me. It's just it's a goofy fucking thing that happened, and I don't know. Either either way, if it was us, like okay, like what, like fucking dumb. But if it's like I don't know, in all ways, it's just like this is
Right.
fucking funny.
I wonder what they were trying to get.
Like it could like suppose like it could be like imaging devices, but at the same like I don't know how the fuck they're not using like one satellites and stuff, and then two I don't fucking know
Maybe it's a distraction for something different.
what else would be a distraction.
I don't know what else is going on, but or it could be the thing like you said, where it's like we plan. I mean, look, America probably did fucking the World Trade Center 9/11 just for a reason to go into war with whatever country and to
Yeah,
go there for however many fucking
yeah,
years,
no,
So it
100%.
could easily be something like you said, where it's like planted by
Yeah, with like the
this,
whole
and then it's
there's
like, oh
the whole
well,
Taiwan and all that.
now we
Yeah,
can just have an excuse to be at war with you for like 12 years.
yeah. Well, it wouldn't be. It's different with like China because that's like that's different than like the Middle East.
China would be a huge thing.
Oh yeah, that's like
We would be like if they stopped all the like exporting all the stuff from China. Do you think they would ever do that?
no, they don't have the money to afford to do that. It's just all bullshit. Like war is just fucking dumb. It's just all like it's all a political game that like there's no gain to it at all.
Right.
So anyways, like especially in this day of age where we're at, it's like I don't know. Like obviously China has so much information on us with TikTok and all that stuff. Like that shit just takes all your information. So they have information on like the consumer minds of Americans and things like that. But like military wise, like that war that would be like a different kind of war. That wouldn't be like that would be like that would be some serious shit.
That would
And
be like
that's a
World War Three.
it would be like yeah, it would be severe fucking shit for sure.
Mm.
But like that's the thing. I don't think anyone would even want to get into that, them included, because it's like, well, like it's just such a grand war where it's like, okay, like there is no like winner on this one,
Right.
right?
They would
Like
all
World War
lose.
II, you had like okay, like let's save like Hitler shouldn't take over the world, things like that. But
Mhm.
with this, it's like such a technology war, and it's a lot different than like just boots on the ground do D-Day and all that shit. Like it's more of a
Why did they shoot down the balloon and not just try to like confiscate it to figure out who it was?
I don't know, like that could be another fucking way to look at it. Like I know if you like shoot it down to let it like float down again, it could pose as a threat because you don't know exactly where it's gonna go, which I think is kind of bullshit because you'll see fucking YouTubers making videos of them sending up fucking weather balloons to like send a sandwich to space to drop it down all the way. I think Tom Scott did this video. He's a pretty cool YouTuber to watch, but not him specifically, but like he was partnering with like whatever, and they like sent a sandwich to space to like the edge of space. So like this is way more than 60,000. Like GoPro attached to it the whole way. It drops, and like they know, okay, this is the area that this thing is gonna fall with the wind speeds and all that stuff. So like you could take some fucking NASA scientists and figure that shit out. Like
Right.
no,
But I mean,
I
how
think it's just
big was this
bullshit.
balloon thing?
Like size of 3 buses.
Oh shit!
It's a big. It's not like
What
a
about
small
the
fucking
satellite
balloon.
thing that was underneath it?
That,
That's
like,
even bigger,
probably
right?
like no, well, I don't know. Probably like a bus, like a yellow bus.
That's fucking huge.
Yeah, it's big. Like it could definitely like kill people, take down a building, shit like that. Like it could have been severe, but it's just at the same
it could
time,
be-
like they could easily, if you're gonna wait until it gets to fucking water, then wait a little bit more to fucking not have it have any repercussions to let it drop and shoot it with 20mm shells rather than a fucking missile with your F-22 jet, and then let it float down and see what the fuck happened. Now they're trying to recover all these fucking pieces that they can't fucking find, which is wildly fucking suspicious. Like, why
Right.
the fuck would you do it that way?
Because if it's something
Because
that
it's ours.
Because if it's something that America did, of
probably,
course they don't
it was
want to
probably
find
just like
it.
mirrors. Like they just made a satellite that looks like just
Like
a bunch of mirrors.
CDs, old CDs
Like
from
old
Hastings.
CDs, like we have all these fucking Bob Dylan CDs. We gotta fucking use them somehow. So they just put them up there, and then that was fucking what they did.
It's like the balloon's probably from like some fucking car lot. You know those big balloons that they
well,
have?
like you can buy weather balloons. I don't even know how much they. Like obviously that's not a weather balloon, but like how much can you buy a
Can you
weather
buy a
balloon?
spy balloon?
Can you buy a Chinese spy balloon? Can you buy a weather balloon? How much do these even cost? Yeah, I'm sure you can fucking buy them. So $20. Fucking.
Is that really how big it was?
So, no, it's a lot
Oh,
bigger.
okay,
This
okay.
is just like a fucking toy balloon thing, but I'm trying to see.
Damn, that's still pretty big though.
These are like ones that like go into space. Like,
Why
these
is
are
it that
big
that scares me?
balloons?
Yeah, if it was like filled up, I would be scared it was gonna start pulling me up.
It's like you have it strapped down. Like you're not fucking holding. These are like big ass balloons that go into the edge of fucking space. Like whatever, they're a couple $100 fucking bucks. But like you know what I mean? Like the government has so much money where it's like okay, let's put in
But
$2 million.
I just
to make
don't know,
some fucking
like,
shit.
I guess they're super durable. Like, how the hell did it like?
Well, when they shot it
did
down,
How did it survive like any weather stuff or
well,
any of
that's
that?
what they're made
They're
for.
made for. They're
But
what-
like when they got shot, can I just have
that's
the video?
fucking huge, Dan said.
Like so you see that on the bottom
Yeah.
right there. Like it's
Probably just cardboard boxes. Does it have a video of it actually being shot
yeah,
down?
they have a video of it getting shot down.
I want to see that.
I'm trying to see where the. Yeah, no, they fucking shot it, but it's just like just bullshit. Like
Is that the missile?
dumb. Yeah, so
What is that?
that's the missile going into it, and then so boom, it just.
Oh, obliterated it.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I think it was just like an ego. Like, oh, America took down fucking Chinese. Like,
When are they
I
gonna
could have shot that down. Give me a fucking slingshot.
Is 2024 the next election?
2024, yeah.
So we have one more year. 2 more years?
Um,
Or does that election
Two
start in
more- 2 more
November?
years, 2 more
November
years.
of this year, November of next year.
November of next year.
Who do you think is gonna run? Trump?
Trump, Rob DeSantis, probably Kamala Harris,
Do you think Joe Biden will?
Joe Biden, probably, the fucking guy from California.
Arnold Schwarzenegger? I'll be back. You know what he would have done with the balloon? Get to the chopper.
He can't be a president.
Why?
Because he's not born here.
You can only be born.
He's not fucking in government. He hasn't been in government in like 14 fucking years.
He's not the governor anymore of
No,
California.
he hasn't been the governor for 14, like probably 14
I still think
years.
that he is, and I still believe that he is. Listen, you have to be a U.S. born citizen to be a president.
You have to be.
Well, that's fucking
US.
racist.
It's not racist. It's smart. That's fucking the most.
How about have immigrants fucking do it?
That
Maybe
would
they'll
be-
do a better job.
That was.
Hey, we're frugal. It would be a better job. You know us. We wouldn't spend fucking money on shit. We'd send it to our family.
That's true. Exactly. There's the
taxes.
but
75% are going to bus now.
It's the fucking guy from California. Him and I don't know. The fuck else.
Bezos. No. Something with B. Baez. Diaz. Something in
I don't know.
California.
There's that was a funny thing too. Fucking some politician that's like Mr. fucking abolish the police. Like he's all into like defund the police, all this stuff. Fucking calls the police to make sure that they're watching his fucking Lexus car because he was parked in some like sketchier area.
Are you serious?
He's like, can you guys patrol my vehicle?
But yeah, he wants to defund them.
It's
Did
like-
they actually patrol it, or did
I
they
don't
say
know.
fuck off?
I don't know. I have no idea what they did. Hopefully not. But it's just funny. What's it called? But yeah, the fucking balloon thing. I don't know. It's just funny.
I just wonder how it was like flying.
It floats. I don't know. Well,
Fucking
it's like a
weird.
blimp. Like think of a blimp, kind of like a blimp could fly.
Maybe they're just wanting to get rid of China. I mean, maybe that's why they blamed China for COVID, and now they're doing the balloon thing. Maybe just like a ploy.
There's no getting rid of China. It's fucking like 1.7 billion. Feel like you don't get rid of something like that. You can't do something like that. But there was I forgot there was something I want to talk about, but
Was it our guest?
no,
Oh, okay.
we'll have a guest probably like in next week or 2 weeks. No, I forgot. I don't know what I was gonna say. Yeah, I completely spaced it.
Of what? Because of the balloon or something different?
No, it was something different. The fucking balloon's over. It's whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say. I have no idea.
That's it?
That's it.
All right. See you later. I'm just kidding. We could talk about the Grammys. I didn't watch them, so I got nothing
I
to talk about.
Give a fuck about that.
All right,
I can
fine.
care less.
Oh, hey. Okay, so this is kind of way off topic, but you're into like the instrumental music and shit, right?
Sure.
Have you ever heard of Josh like Vietti or something like that? He plays the
No.
violin. Look it up. I'm serious. It's so fucking good. It's like dubstep meets
We
violin,
can't-
and it.
That's been done. What a fucking copycat. That's been done.
I don't
That
think it's
fuck-
someone new.
Oh, I know.
It's
but
just
that-
someone new to me.
That bitch did that so long ago.
Oh,
I can't
Lindsey
do
Sterling.
dubstep. Yeah, Lindsey Sterling.
You can't do dubstep.
I don't do dubstep. No, I haven't done dubstep. I never really liked dubstep. I liked it a little bit when I had subs in my car. Other than that, though, dubstep is atrocious. I only liked it with subs in my Civic for like a year, maybe. But I'm more if I'm into EDM style music, it's more like house music and things like that. But I'm not a fan of dubstep though. Like the it's like I never really liked it. Skrillex and all that stuff. Like
Oh yeah, I like them sometimes.
yeah, I wasn't a big fan.
But the violin guy is pretty good.
Is he? So he's not new.
No,
What's his name?
Josh.
But I can't play his shit on this.
Well, just don't play it like where they
Okay.
can hear it.
Josh, what?
Vietti or something like that. VI. That one.
Fuck this guy. He's a piece of shit.
They
Like,
didn't
he's
say.
just a piece of shit.
Put
Oh, this guy. I know this guy. He does like videos. He does like Omegle videos. Isn't this that guy? Because I
Not
know
if
he
I
does
know.
Into Club.
yeah,
Yeah, no, I know this guy. I've seen this guy's stuff. He does like
Really?
I'm pretty sure this guy does TikToks.
There's one
Or,
called
like-
Never Give Up. That was a good one. Omegla?
Does he do Omegle stuff? No, that's not him. Okay, there's someone else that did Into Club. What is it?
There's one like do like Mona Lisa. Do one called Mona Lisa. That one was good. Oh wait, why is there like people on it?
What?
Why is there like where it's like singers, Lil Wayne, Mona Lisa? Why is it like that? It shouldn't be like anybody singing. I think it's just like instrumental.
This?
Yeah, do you like this kind of stuff?
No, I don't. I can care less.
You don't like this kind of stuff?
It's just a beat with violin. Like it's not as a musician, that's not that hard to do.
But it's fucking great. Vin chin, vin brade.
What brother?
It's just like
The
the way
double chin?
the chin looks. I think that's good though.
Like you're just I'm not a musician person. Like I'm not a musician at all. I'm not saying the violin is playing hard. Yeah, like music is hard to do, but as a musician, like if that's something that you do, that is not a hard thing to do.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's you're just taking you're just melodizing
yeah.
with the song.
Well, it's great. It sounds great.
It's all like it's Lindsey Sterling, but 10 years
Better.
later,
But better.
and literally 14 years later.
And better.
Like it's cool. Like it's fine. I like it's like okay. I don't know. I just can't.
That was gonna be our new intro song. So.
Just copyright it. We just take a shit.
Fuck yeah.
We just have Lil Wayne on
Fuck
the
you,
podcast.
Josh.
No, like it's good. Like I'm not gonna discredit him. Like I'm just this fat fuck that.
I
can't do
did my
shit, so
workout listening to literally violin music like that,
Yeah,
instrumental,
that's fine, 'cause
the
it's good.
whole entire time.
Yeah.
I was like in the zone,
No, it's good.
I don't know
of
why I was, like,
course. That's not like
living for it.
of course because it sounds good. Like I'm not saying it's not good.
It's just not your thing, right? Like if someone like requested it like on your Uber for like good music, that wouldn't be like your thing.
No, I'll be like, this is
no.
cool.
What was
Well,
the
that,
one guy?
that was just. The thing is, that wasn't bad music.
He hyped it up.
You hype it up too much, but it was like, don't compare it to the thing I'm listening to because it's
like
nowhere
nowhere
near.
near, right.
It's like, man, I had this cologne. It smells so good. It's like, like fucking that cologne.
Nautica?
It's like Nautica cologne,
Oh,
things
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Smell this. It's literally the same thing. It's like it's not the fucking same thing. What are you talking about? Don't
This
compare
is
the
Diablo.
two.
Wait.
Don't compare the two. That's the only thing. It's like I'm okay with playing other music, but like I will always play music for people. I never say
Right.
like no, I won't do it. Okay?
Yeah.
And but it's like don't just request it and say like, "Oh, like I like this
Right,
music."
right.
Cool. Great.
Right.
But don't be like, "Oh, you like this song music? This is going to be like, oh, you're listening to this." Not what you did. No. Cuz I'm not listening to certain music, but like I'm listening to whatever. Like I'm listening to that.
Right.
Oh, there's this band. It's really good. Like I think because you like this, you'll like that. Okay, and then it's like
The Beastie Boys.
the Beastie. It's like what?
There's nothing to
Like
do.
the Beastie Boys are good, but like,
It's
this
like
has
not a
nothing to do with
comparison.
it.
Yeah.
No, that's good. Like I like it. Like I like it. Like it's good,
It's
but
actually pretty good.
it is. Like it's good. It's like I would listen to it. I
I'm like,
would listen
Slušaj
to
onak.
it.
Slušaj sada.
There's just no other like I either listen like there's just one I listen to, you know.
I guess when you're sitting here.
No, it's good.
I went to Idaho State Museum.
Oh yeah, you
Dude,
did go to-
it was surprisingly fucking great.
Where was that at?
It's like right on Julia
zoo.
Davis by
By
the
the zoo,
by the
okay.
zoo, right? It's like right when you pull into Julia Davis, there's like the art museum on one
Mhm.
side, Idaho State Museum on the other, right? So it just looks like a one-story building. Just like I honestly, my expectations were so fucking low
Yeah,
because I was like, this is gonna be dumb as shit, you know? It was actually fucking cool.
like it's about Idaho history.
Yeah,
Oh,
and so
okay.
they have like, they have like some kid interactive things where it's like touch screen stuff, right? Where they
Yeah.
can like learn about different things. Like one of them is like you have to like there's one where it's like this huge map and you can touch it to see like different part like where the Native American tribes were, right?
Yeah.
And there's like this huge mural where it's like Lewis and Clark where they went, like when they came back.
Yeah.
And there's like a lot of like there's this cool like kid interactive one where it's like you go downstairs and there's like a train and there's like this little thing you put TNT and you explode it and you gotta get the train to go, you know, just like little
Mhm.
kid stuff. And then there's just exhibits like where it's like, you know,
Exhibit was there?
yeah.
X to the Z.
Like there's like arrowheads and like, you know, like Native American
Yeah.
like
The things that we
outfits or
took from
whatever.
them. Yeah.
yeah. One of them was freaking Sandala, dude. That was like I don't know how many thousands of years old. That was found in Caldwell.
Oh, that's
Like
cool.
it was like it wasn't like a replica. It was like preserved. They even have
Sandala.
like a temperature, a
Yeah,
chancla.
interesting. That's cool.
But we were there, and like we even like took the time to like look through
Mhm.
things. We were there for like a couple of hours.
Yeah.
And I was like, still like, man, if I actually took the time to like read every single thing, I would have been there longer. There's this
Yeah.
one cool one that was like this whole big screen, and it was called the Big Fire,
Okay.
and it was I know it was in Idaho, but I honestly don't remember what part of Idaho. But anyways, like the movie starts where it's like kind of talking about it, right? And then it just like it looks like Cascade, like the
Yeah.
trees, and all of a sudden you see like a little bit of smoke,
Mhm.
and there's like a timeline because this fire went from June until August, non-fucking
Okay.
stop. And it was like, I don't know how many millions of acres burnt down, like 3 million acres.
Yeah.
And so it's like the whole video, and then you can like feel the wind blowing, like,
Yeah.
because it's like showing you like how the wind all of a sudden took it.
Yeah.
Like the wind started this big storm for like a couple of days. And it had like quotes from like different like people that were there, like firefighters and stuff. Like it's like some of them like calling their mom, being like, "Hey, I don't know if I'm gonna make
Yeah.
it,"
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
When was that?
1910,
Oh shit! So a long time ago.
a long
They
time
were
ago,
calling them.
or writing them or whatever,
Oh.
whatever
Like
it was.
texting them.
But it said even
Tweeting.
like to this day we're still living with the consequences of that fire, But it was pretty fucking interesting. Oh, a thing that was like holy shit was there was a replica of a solitary confinement from the Idaho State Prison.
Okay. Yeah.
And it showed you like on there, like it kind of explained it and how big it is. It's like 3 feet in diameter,
Mhm.
right? And like 8 feet tall. I mean, this shit was like fucking
Tiny,
you
yeah.
would just have enough you're just standing
Yeah, yeah.
there. That's like literally all you have room for. You're just standing there. It was like the legit one, right? And
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you can like close the
Mhm.
that's like the only little piece of window that you have. And I was like, I don't know, when you see it in like real life, you're like, holy shit, I can't even imagine like having to be stuck in that
Yeah.
day in and day out. Like you don't even have like room to fucking turn around
Yeah.
or get comfortable. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Like
yeah,
that's fucked up.
Well,
And so, but I mean, like
did
I
they
get.
have that in the Idaho State Penitentiary? Like, if you visit the,
I think so. Yeah.
so,
Well,
if
like
I
the
remember
tickets
it.
for this was like you could buy a pass just to do the
Oh,
museum,
okay.
and then there's one for the Idaho Penitentiary and the
Okay,
museum.
and a pension,
But we
that's
showed
another
up at like, I think we showed up at 2 because it closed at 5, and so
Yeah.
I'm like, there's no way we can get to both of them. But I would love to go tour the Idaho State Penitentiary.
I haven't gone. Like I remember going in school, but I haven't
see, I've
gone
never even
since.
done it in school.
Oh, you never did?
No.
In school? It's cool. I remember
I've
like
never-
going. It's really cool.
Amelia went with her school to see the prison.
Did they?
Yeah, because they went to the Idaho State Museum because she's been talking about that this whole time.
Okay.
Was like, I gotta show you the fire,
Mm.
this. Like she was. I don't think I've ever seen her. I mean, I've seen her excited for, but like
Yeah,
legit to be this excited over like
go
a
for it.
museum.
it's cool.
It was great.
Yeah. It's cool.
I love like I wish that we lived in a place that like has the what's that big museum in New York, the Smithsonian,
The
Museum.
Smithsonian, yeah.
Like that shit would be
I don't know
cool.
if State Museum's similar.
But like even
The
things
Heritage
like
Center in Twin.
dude, the Heritage Center was cool because it was free.
Yeah.
You just walk through it. It was free. It
true.
was free educational shit.
Yeah.
You know?
It is
The
cool. Yeah.
Discovery Center is cool, like the Discovery Center in Boise, but it's too
It's
expensive.
expensive.
Like and they always change it. Like right now, it's all Star Wars.
Yeah, they always do change like the theme of it or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You would think we would have like, I don't know, like a planetarium type of thing, because the planetarium shows were cool.
What's planetarium?
It's like like when you can like.
Oh, at the Heritage Center.
Yeah,
At
like the Heritage Center, but
yeah.
the planetariums,
Yeah, yeah.
it's like a
Don't we
separate
have
thing.
that here?
No,
Don't we
no,
have-
in
In
Caldwell does
I
have a
was gonna say,
planetarium,
Caldwell has one.
but
I
I've never
think.
been to it.
Yeah, because I've seen it in Caldwell. I've seen.
I
that,
wonder like how it looks.
It's probably good.
I don't know. I've never been to it.
Yeah. Museums. There's that remuseum.
What's Remuseum?
I don't know. It's like the store I always see on State Street. It's just called Remuseum. I think it's like a thrift store.
Oh,
There was there was a record player at the DI when I went,
yeah.
and it was like a general like I love reading like owner's manuals because I had the owner's manual for it. It was like I don't know when it was. It had no date on it. I forgot to search it up, but just like the look of it, like the font that they used back then, it's like always the same. Like even the old camera that I have and all that stuff, it's always the same font. It's cool.
That's
I wonder
cool.
if it still works.
Maybe you
It
should
was
buy
like $4,000 or something. I'm kidding. It was like I think it was like $60. It was big. No, it was like huge.
Yeah.
Like it was like this.
That's one of
cabinet
the
center
things was
thing.
like it was there. It had like a old TV, and you can press a button, and it plays a little clip from a Walt Disney show back in the day. But it was like the legit like old TV, with the bubble thing. And it had like an old fridge. It had like display of like the toasters, how they looked, and just a bunch of like appliance stuff.
Yeah.
But then there's some stuff there like 2010.
It's still old.
But I was like, okay,
that's
sure.
like when you look at like phones, for example.
That's true.
Like you look at like the phone that she uses, right? Like that phone's from 2000, like what, 14, 13 maybe. I don't know. I would have to check it out.
Like
But
already an antique.
it's like you see it, it's fucking so different. And then you think it's like like it's a phone, like it's been the same. It's like you use a phone that's like older, and you're like, holy shit, this is actually behind you. I have a couple of phones. On that thing, they all technically do work, yeah. But there's an iPhone 3 and an iPhone 4, and this is it's gonna be in the box. There's like a white Apple box, or maybe it's black. Yeah, that. Bring that, yeah. Just bring that.
Do you want the white one too?
There's another box. Yeah, bring both. So I think both phones are in here though.
They look like the MP3 player more than anything.
Yeah, literally. So this is there's an iPhone 4 and then an iPhone 3. They're pretty much the same size.
That's a stuck.
Sorry. But like you see a phone that's this old. I don't know.
Holy
if this one's on.
shit! I couldn't.
This was like the top premier. Like this was a fucking $1,000 phone. Well, at the time you had 2-year contracts with this, right?
Look how little it is.
They're tiny, so I don't have it powered on. But when you look at how small it actually is, so this is the iPhone 12 Plus, right? Max, whatever the fuck you want to call it. This because you have this bezel of the screen. You put the screen, it's literally the same width, and you can put 3 of them within the screen. So there's 3 screens of this phone like embedded into this, and like you see like the size difference between the two there.
Crazy, but that can fit in your pocket. Let me see. I
do miss an old. Like this is my last phone.
I just like that it's like I kind of like the compats.
I hate this phone.
Pretty soon it's gonna be like this big.
I really don't like this phone.
This feels so, like I got so much room in my pockets.
Yeah, it's nice.
Didn't you or Beño
yeah
had the chocolate phone, or did you?
No, he had it. That was him.
What's a chocolate phone? Can you pull it up to see what it looks like? Because in my head I picture it. Is that the small slim one?
No, that was the Samsung Juke.
Juke. Who had the Samsung Juke? You did?
No, I never had one.
Who had it? Nobody. Maybe it's just one that we looked
at. The LG chocolate.
Why was it called? I always thought maybe it was gonna smell like that.
Was
it more of like a music-based phone?
It was like a music-based phone, kind of. Yeah, but that was it right here. Like
fucking
it was nothing.
Loved it. Just like
I didn't really care for this one.
God, the Sidekick. Why don't they make phones as cool? Like, I mean, I guess they have that cool flip phone now. Just obviously you can't do anything.
Samsung Juke.
Can I still buy it?
Samsung Juke was cool because it was like that fucking this flip shit. Well, they have fold phones now. Like, if you want to do something cool, like. That's kind of cool. I like you fold it out and it's like a tablet now. Like, but what else are you gonna do to it?
But I don't like the crease it probably creates on the screen.
There is a slight crease to it. Yeah, there is a slight.
Look how little that phone is, and it just slides out. Like, okay, not gonna lie though. Look at the versatility of the phones when it was kind of started coming out more. The phones are coming out more. It just there was so much. There was a Razor. There was this. There was Sidekicks. There was Blackberries. There was.
They all just look the same. Like there is still they still make a Motorola Razr. It's actually a flip phone, but it's like a touch screen.
Like this.
You would not want this anymore. Like
no, I
you know how much creature comforts we have with the phones that we use these days.
I just want a Sidekick type of phone.
After seeing you doing Excel shit for all the stuff that you're doing today on the iPad, I think that you should probably go back to a fucking Samsung Juke. You, mom, and dad. Everyone in this family, other than me, should go back to fucking Stone Age phones. You should use rotary phones.
I wish.
Just fucking. But yeah, it's. I don't like big phones. I fucking hate this thing.
Yeah, it's like it is really really big.
Yeah.
This one's just cute.
It's nice. But they
But
make it like there's an iPhone 13
Is
mini.
this touchscreen too?
Yeah, it's touchscreen.
Obviously. Glupacha.
This is like what I'm saying. Like they don't,
Glupacha.
you.
I
I
remember.
don't know who's worse.
I remember
honestly don't know who's worse.
the first time we got an iPhone, which was like back Verizon Twin Falls, and when they were showing these like
Yeah.
do not disturb ones, and mom would be like, "Namotito mensaje kadzamene." Okay, mom.
Mine's always on.
Mine's always on too, but that doesn't mean it's just silent.
Just vibrates. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not do not disturb. They never said it was do not disturb because it isn't fucking do not disturb. Get your shit right.
There is a do not disturb feature.
There is a do not disturb feature, but it's not that.
That's what they called it. It was when the Verizon had it when you could buy a phone and you get the Beats headphones. When I gave you the Beats headphones for your birthday, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how long ago it was that I was told about the do not disturb button.
But we the first iPhones we got was the iPhone 6s. No, you never even had an iPhone.
Yeah, I had an
Yeah,
like
you
a
always had
Samsung
Android,
or
yeah.
whatever.
I was the first one to switch to iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
Don't regret it.
OG.
Yeah, it's fucking awful. But yeah, it's I don't know what else. There's really like fucking things. Yeah, I don't know what they would be distracting us from if with the plane,
The balloon
balloon.
from COVID. They're distracting us from COVID.
That shit's over.
That shit was.
I think
never even
you
here.
just gas prices are going up.
They are
Yeah, so that's like
up another
not-
30 cents.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't
Because
know.
they use all the gas for the fucking balloon.
They probably did. It just ran on fucking diesel generators and shit.
Fucking assholes. Guess what I gotta do after this? Go to the goddamn gym.
I already went.
I didn't have time today.
At
Other
arms.
than right now, I'm doing back and biceps.
Yeah. I can do like about 2 pull-ups now.
Nuh-uh.
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
I can do 2.
I'm weak as fuck on my arms.
barely. Like first one, okay. Second one, it's getting there.
I can barely lift 7 pounds on each side on the bench press.
Yeah. But that has nothing to do with pull-ups.
No. What muscle
Not
do
really.
pull-ups use?
Mainly your back. Well, it depends on how you're holding it.
If you're holding it like this,
But like you're like, yeah, like that's,
can't do
that's
pull-up.
mainly back.
I can't do pull-up. I can't pull this weight.
I can't pull this weight. Yeah, it's fucking. I don't know. It's interesting. Everything. What's going on? Balloons. It's just a fucking
Museums,
balloon.
phones.
I don't forget. I forgot what I was gonna talk about. Oh, this is what I wanted to talk about. So, you know how, so Andrew Tate is still in jail.
Yeah.
He's still being processed and all that stuff, whatever. And it's funny because like whether he did it or not, like we're not gonna get into that, right? But this, like I just want to show you how fucking crazy. I want to kind of put, even though we're just kind of bashing on America, but I want to kind of put America like this. It's how important of a right that you have here, with due process and things like that,
As opposed to like being in
as
stuck
opposed
in
to
prison in another country.
Yes. So because we know someone that just kind of went through that.
Yeah.
You know, and here 48 hours if you don't have any evidence against you. Like they have zero evidence on him. Like there's no evidence against him that's like, okay, like for sure this is like this.
They really only have 48 hours here? Oh yeah, 48.
Here, yeah, the 40
yeah.
here. But like he's been in jail for about I don't know, fucking a month and a half or whatever. But like we knew a person that was in jail for 5 months, 6 months or something like that, because I think it's up to 6 months that they can hold you for, with no evidence
Right.
against you.
They don't give a shit that it's
They don't give a shit. So like that, like, so like when you break it down, like that's such like when you like those little creatures, like we were talking about, like phones, like creature comforts and things like that. Like that is such a big, and that's a guy with like money, right? And he can't even fucking out. Like think about how many people are in these jails around fucking everywhere that like him. Like no one knows his fucking story.
Right.
Like how many people that like don't have money per se, like not a fucking millionaire or some shit where like you publicize this and all that stuff, but like how much fucking like how many people you think are like in jails for no fucking reason at all?
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like obviously that happens here because like what like a wrongful conviction, things like that.
Right.
That's a bit different though. Like people
But
aren't
it's
in here
like
for no,
but and I'm not saying like prisons or jails or anything are like somewhere you would want to be in, but I feel like the ones here in America, it's like you have so many rights sometimes as a prisoner that
Yeah.
if someone were in, plus it's like if you have social media and all this shit, if someone were to like be neglected in a prison,
Yeah.
like getting their basic needs, whatever that
Yeah.
is, right? Dude, like, you know what I mean? Like, you can get that, you could spread that shit like wildfire, and
Yeah.
something will happen
Oh,
of
yeah.
it. You know what I mean? And so it's like, yeah, of course you have to watch out for violence that's inside the prison. You can't control that shit in any prison, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, and I'm not saying there's like, I'm pretty sure there's like shady guards and cops and all this shit
Oh,
you have to
yeah,
deal with.
and that's just
But it's like,
humans.
if I had to be stuck in a prison, I'd much rather be stuck in a prison in America.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Than any other country, because
Well, maybe Sweden.
okay, yeah.
Some of those
maybe.
Nordic countries are a bit different.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's wild. It's like, I don't know, I just
So
fucking,
they could
it's
keep
crazy
him
to
for
me.
like,
up to 6 months they can. It was supposed to be originally like a month, and then I guess like they got like prosecutors are still trying to, like, we don't have enough time, and they took all of his shit.
right.
They took his fucking cars, they took his fucking shit, like all this because it could have been potential to the thing, but like they just take it, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of it's
So
pretty
what, do you have to
fucking
pay like
crazy.
money to like get it back out, or is it just
That
theirs?
part I don't know. I think like they seize it and stuff. I don't know exactly like how it all works and stuff, but it's what's it called? Yeah, no, it's fucking wild. But no, like, and then they just like, what's it called when you like when a person that's like in for life and they go to these like hearings to try to get out,
Oh, like
what's
an
it?
appeal.
An appeal, yeah. So like they get like their appeal gets denied, I guess, whatever the fucking thing is,
Mm-hmm.
and all that stuff. But no, it's wild. Like, yeah, because we like knew someone that it's like boom, you just fucking in.
You just go to like
Yep.
visit and go on vacation, or like, you know,
Yeah, and you
have a
just
good time. You don't
done.
even know that any of this is like existing. Next thing you know, in a blink
With
of an eye, your eye
zero fucking with zero things against you, and they can just fucking hold you.
Right.
And it's a U.S. citizen too.
Yeah.
That's a U.S. citizen where it's like, and like going back to like the whole Brittany Griner thing and all that stuff. It's like, look, like how many people, like, you know what I mean, with things like that. Like there was no fucking case for U.S. citizens fucking in this, like nothing.
Of
You know what I mean? It's like and
it
just
sucks.
wild,
It's like
too.
it's like that person lucked out because that person has decent money to where
Yeah.
they can survive and live off of it.
Yeah.
Granted, they lost a lot of money not being able to work, but it's like, dude, imagine it happening to like someone that's like, dude, I like need to fucking work. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to get out of prison or jail with like no house, no job, no,
Yeah.
like you just fucked my entire life over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you've put this shit on me, like put this label on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like people are gonna look at me all weird,
Yeah.
or my job is, or if you have
Yeah,
a
yeah.
job that's like, no, I don't like. I
Yeah,
know that you
yeah.
weren't convicted, but it's like I don't want none of that shit. You
Yeah.
know, so it's like it totally.
It's a
fucks
lot of
people's
like,
lives over.
it's innocent until proven guilty, but like a lot of these places are like guilty until
Right.
proven
Oh,
innocent
yeah.
and things like that, and that's like it's kind of like the case going on. But yeah, it's definitely wild. It's fucking scary.
Yeah.
Scary. But jail time.
Well, it's like scary when it's like, dude, you have no control. Like you have no control. There's like so many other people that are like in control of your life right now.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Eh.
You'll never be controlled. I mean, you'll always be controlled. Is what I
Right,
meant.
right,
You'll
right.
never be in control.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fucking wild. But yeah, Chinese balloons down, and that's fucking pretty much it.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna ban balloons from now on.
Maybe they're trying to, because remember there was a whole helium shortage years ago.
Well, obviously
Maybe
not.
Well, yeah, obviously not. I don't even know what the hell happened with that, but maybe they're trying to like bring down uses of balloons.
I bet you it was a fucking Dollar Tree that did it. Those fuckers have had helium this whole time. They're the only ones that have had helium
Yeah,
this
yeah.
whole time.
Fucking, it's
Not searchers, not anything.
balloonists.
Uh-huh.
Damn.
That's a new gang.
It's just Dollar Tree fucking stock. It just surprising like it tenfolds after like
The
tomorrow.
stock's gonna go
Maybe
up.
we should invest.
Dollar Tree
Should we
balloons.
invest in Dollar Tree?
We
But-
should have invested in fucking helium.
I don't think you can invest into a fucking what's it called?
A chemical?
A chemical? The table. What is it called? The
Rock table? Or
The,
the table of contents or the
elements. Table of elements. Yeah.
I never learned that.
Sodium. But that's pretty much it. That's the week's episode.
Ciao.
Yeah, she's already gone. Other than that, thank you guys so much for joining us. You make
Season 2,
sure to
episode 2.
fucking. What?
I just said thank you for joining us in season 2, episode 2.
Yeah. Next week, maybe in 2 weeks. So maybe 104.
We'll have a guest.
We'll have a guest. So I know I said it was gonna be this week or next week. It might be next week. Just depends on time. But this next week or in 2 weeks. But
We have to come up with like questions and shit.
No,
We're
that's
just
fine.
gonna wing
We'll
it
be
like
fine.
always. We did so good with that Grace guy. Weiss.
All right, David Weiss, guys. Thank you guys so much, and links, all that shit, fucking shared, all that, and we'll see you retards later.
Do you need help?
No.